Law enforcement has been a male-dominated field for a very long time, but two leaders in the Chattanooga Police Department hope to shed light on the need for more women on the force. The department only has one woman on the SWAT team. They also give future female leaders big shoes to fill. News 12's Amber Worthy is introducing us to both of them.
Lena Esco, or Chris, can hold her weight on CBS's series, SWAT.
When it gets to the point where you actually have to go to the door, it's pretty intense, you know. But the good thing is you have a great group of individuals that we train with all the time. So it's a cohesive team, and we know how each other's going to react.
Once I got into the academy, being the only female in my academy, I realized that I could compete with the boys. So I followed through in the profession, found that an adrenaline junkie like myself enjoyed the excitement of doing the job, but more than anything, I really loved the ability to help people in some pretty tough situations.
Tough situations that neither Captain Jerry Sutton or SWAT Lieutenant Heather Williams shy away from. It hasn't always been this way, that you have women in leadership within the Chattanooga Police Department and women represented in roles like this.
People need to see people who look like them doing jobs that they think may not necessarily be attainable.
It's great to let other females know that they can do it. It is completely capable. You just have to work for it.
A lot of work. The Chattanooga Police Department SWAT team trains twice a month.
I don't feel any different. So the team, we're a very cohesive team. They don't treat me any different. My standards are the same as their standards. So, I am smaller. I'm not as strong as some of them, but again, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and you always work on your weaknesses every day.
For both Lieutenant Williams and Captain Sutton, they are serving the same communities, St. Elmo and East Chattanooga, where they grew up, hoping to show little girls that this field that has been male-dominated for a while doesn't have to be.
And it's like I'm small, which makes it easier for one of the bigger guys to go through a doorway with me, or I can get into small spaces a lot easier. So yeah, I have my advantages.
You need to have a voice at the table when it comes to your rights, your responsibilities, actions taken for and against you. And I felt like I could be a good representation of not only who we are, but also what we need.
For these women, recruiting more women takes showing both what you give up and what you gain in this line of work.
You're straightforward with them. You don't sugarcoat it, because you've got to make sure that they have the mentality for it. And part of that mentality is you've got to be able to, you see people's worst sides. You see the worst side of people, but you also deal with the good sides.
And knowing that there will always be the need for someone to stand in the gap. My mother says this cliche to me all the time, is wise is one who learns from their mistakes, but wiser is one who learns from the mistakes of others.
Nothing's going to prepare you for the bus crash or July 16th. All you can do is train really hard and try to prepare for it, but nothing is like actually being in the middle of it when it does happen. You know that when you're doing the job, that if you don't do it to the best of your abilities, you're not going to get justice. So being able to do it to the best of your abilities is very, very important, and that means you have to hold it together emotionally, mentally, and physically.
And what other person would you rather be? Someone who's constantly pouring into self, or able to pour into others?
And it might not always look like it does in Hollywood.
Don't even move.
But the result of their commitment and dedication to the community is evident. In Chattanooga, Amber Worthy, News 12 Now.